Good morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on where you are and what time of day it is when you watch this video. My name is Z, and welcome back to my gaming corner. In today's episode, we are venturing into the depths of Blackrock Foundry in Gorgrond. As you can see, there is the summoning stone for Blackrock Foundry, and you can even see the raid portal over here on the left side of the screen. We are located here on the continent of Draenor. We're up in Gorgrond, in the far north of Gorgrond. The quickest way to get here, if you are an Alliance player, the best place to go would be to take the portal in your portal room to Ashrand, and then just fly up and over to it. If you are a Horde, however, use your Garrison Hearthstone to come here to Frostfire Ridge, and then just fly over. Come to Gorgrond to the far north, and you will see the tower of Blackrock Foundry just looming in the horizon on the far north. The meeting stone is right there. Raid portal's right there. And I showed you the tier 17 sets in the Heimal video, so there's no need to go over that again. So let's venture into Blackrock Foundry, and let me show you how to do this raid. So here we are in Blackrock Foundry. Kind of a cool loading scene, right? Okay, we begin in the workshop, and if we look at our map, there's basically four wings. The Crucible up here is the final boss fight. We're going to start here in the Slag Works, and then go to the Iron Assembly, and then we're going to drop down and do everything in the lower levels, and then come back up on this elevator. So here we go. And just like it is with the other raids, we're not going to do a full clear because the trash really doesn't drop loot. Maybe every 10th or every 20th mob will drop loot. We're only going to kill what we have to kill to progress into the raid. So we're going to take our first right, and we're going to go down into the Slag Works. Try not to get blown up by all the runes on the ground. I don't know why I still have aggro, so I can't put my weapon away. That's kind of annoying. Okay, so here's the next group of trash. There we go. And then we got to kill this group in the middle of the bridge, because we have to get through them to get to either side of the bridge. Okay, when you get to this bridge right here, come down to this bridge, we're going to turn to the right and go up and kill Gruul first, and then we'll go kill Orgorger, and then the Blast Furnace. So turn to the right when you come to this bridge, and head up this hallway, and there's going to be a whole bunch of stuff in the hallway. So you might as well just kill it. I mean, when you attack Gruul, it's all going to aggro anyway. And it really doesn't take much to kill them, and you can just kill them on the way. They don't really drop loot, so you don't have to stop and like loot them and stuff. Okay, there is Gruul, largest life. Okay, we're going to pop our cooldowns and go to town on his butt. Here we go. Okay, loot from Gruul today. 53 gold. Rune Scribe Grand Cloak. Looks like that. We got a cloak very similar to that in Heimal. We also get the Cave Dweller Climbs Cloth Boots. Those are for the Priest set. Right there. We got 2 rings and the flare-eyed hood, cloth head that looks just like the mage look-alike helmet that has the purple crystal on the back. That is the mage helmet. So that is the loot from Gruul. And then once Gruul is defeated, you'll find that there are now Blackrock deposits in the hallways. And this happens after every boss. Once the boss is defeated, you can find Blackrock deposits that you can then mine in the hallway. We might as well pick up some Blackrock while we're here. We'll get Blackrock, we'll get some Drainic Stone. And it's kind of like when we were in Molten Core, and there's all those Dark Iron deposits throughout Molten Core raid, but once you leave the raid, they all disappear. The same principle applies here. So you might as well mine them while you're here, otherwise you mess up on having all this extra ore available so you can actually turn it into other things and use it for crafting the Warlords of Draenor stuff, for blacksmiths, or even for engineers, or even for jewel crafters. Okay, as we come up this second hallway, you're going to see a whole bunch of little dark shade Nashers. They're going to be here. They're going to attack us. They've made all the orcs flee in terror. And as we make our way into this next arena, there's going to be a whole bunch of these little gormlings. Well, they're not really gormlings. Gormlings are in Shadowlands. I forget what these guys are called. But all these little things, we have to kill everything in this room before Orgorger actually appears. So there's 3 sets. That's one. When you attack this set, the one that's rolling around will come and attack you. So he was rolling around, now he's going to attack you. And then if you turn to the right, then you can find the last set right here. Once they're all dead, Orgorger will spawn. We can pop our cooldowns and take him out. Here we go. Okay, when we killed Orgorger, the loot, we get the Barrage Dodger Cloak. We got 2 of those. Very similar to the cloak we just got, a slightly different color from what we got from Gruul. We also get the Ravenous Great Cloak, which is red. We got this Acidic Jaws leather head, that is the lookalike helmet for the rogues. We got this Caged Living Ooze held in the offhand. Kind of disgusting, right? But that is the loot we got from Orgorger. So now that these bosses are dead, we can... Oh, whoops. No, Where's M? Right there. We need to make our way out of this room, back to this bridge right here. And this time we need to take a right as we're on our way out to come down here to the Slag Furnace. So let's make our way out of this room and back to the bridge so we can make our way down to the Slag Furnace, because that's going to be an interesting fight. And once again, Orgorger is dead, so there are Blackrock deposits in the hallway just outside of his room. So we'll get both of the Blackrock deposits, and then we will make our way into the Blast Furnace. Now the Blast Furnace, you have to do the mechanic. It is the longest fight in the raid. It's so annoying, but it has to be done, otherwise you can't clear the boss fight. So go as if you were heading out of the Slag Works, but instead of going through that tunnel, we're going to turn to the right and go through this tunnel. And when you kill this slag behemoth, the gate will come down. Okay, we have Foreman Feldspar. We're going to drag him over to the far right. What we have to do is we have to blow up the heat regulator vents. So we're going to take this engineer. They're going to throw bombs on us. We're going to come over here to the heat regulator and blow up on the heat regulator. Get the engineers over here, blow them up, click on their bag, get a bomb, and blow up the heat regulator. And then also kill the bellows operator. And we just have to wait for a little bit. And it says like furnace engineer and bellows operator.
5,
we need to wait
4,
for these guys to spawn.
3,
They'll
2,
come over here. We need to
1.
kill these engineers near us so they drop their bag near us and then blow up the regulator. So here we go. Okay, so pick up a bomb, blow it up. Oh, blow up. Pick up another bomb. Pick up a bomb, blow up. Pick up another bomb, blow up. Pick up a third bomb and blow up. Okay, so this heat regulator has
5,
maybe a third of his
4,
life left.
3, 2,
Here
1.
comes our next engineer. So pick up a bomb and blow it up. We'll drop the consecration thing. We'll take him out. We'll pick up another bomb. We'll blow up. We'll pick up another bomb. We'll blow it up. Pick up another bomb. Blow it up. Okay. Once that vent is down, you need to make your way to the other side of the furnace.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, here's a furnace engineer. Let's kill him and click on the bag and blow up this regulator. Okay, here's the next furnace engineer. We'll take him out right here. Click on the bags and blow up. And then the next furnace engineer will be here. You can blow him up, kill him, and do that same thing with his bag. Click on the bag and click on the big red button to blow up this heat regulator. It's about half dead now. Wonderful. Bellows operators are back, so take them out. There's also a bellow operator behind you too, so take him out. Okay, here's the next furnace engineer. Take him out. Here's the bag. Let's blow up this heat regulator. I gotta kill this other engineer. Oh my gosh, quit attacking me. Now that bag dropped a little bit too far away from the heat regulator, so we're only gonna get one bomb out of it. Oh my gosh. So this heat regulator has 1/3 life left, so 2 more engineers, we should be able to take care of it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Here comes our next engineer. We're going to take him out right here. And then the other one's right there. So keep it. Okay, so the heat regulator is now dead. All the bellows operators come to attack us. And now the heart of the mountain escapes. Yeah, the fury has broken free. So, for this next phase, you need to... This guy is in my way. You need to kill these primal lieutenants. And there's 4 of them. So we'll kill this primal lieutenant. Or primal elementalist, I'm sorry, not lieutenant, elementalist. That's 2. Here's the 3rd one. Okay, so that one's dead, and then the 4th and final one's over here. We can take this guy out.
Warlord, we have failed. A small
And then here is the heart of the mountain. He's our big boss. We have to go through all of that to defeat the blast furnace. It's so annoying, right? Okay. Loot from the blast furnace, 51 gold. Blackhand's leg guards. Those are the warrior pants for the warrior set. We also get the soul priest leggings. We get the pants for the priests.
Shut these intruders down!
Now, the tokens used to drop, but now actual tier tier gear drops. So we got the Death Knight, Warrior, and Priest pants from the Blast Furnace. So we got the Death Knight pants, and we also get the Lava Dip Great Helm. That's the look-alike helmet for the Warriors, and we get the Furnace Tender Treads, which are these mail? No, they're leathered. Those are going to be for the monks, I do believe. And then we also get the Blast Furnace Door, which is a trinket with 23 versatility. That is the loot from the Blast Furnace. So now that we've done that, we need to make our way up all the way to the top, and then make our way over into the next wing of this raid. And then, usually after one of the boss fights, you'll find an Iron Horde chest that has a whole bunch of Blackrock in it. And then once again, you'll see that there are more Blackrock deposits as we exit the Blast Furnace. So make your way up the ramp, and then as you leave, you will find the Blackrock deposits that are after the boss fight. Or are they down there? Oh. Okay, so the Blackrock deposits are actually, you know, and we can't jump off there. Okay, so they're down there by the Blast Furnace. I'm sorry I didn't mine them, but they're down there. So if you want to get them, you can get them. Okay, so you're going to come up this second ramp, and this will take us back to the workshop. So yeah, here we are. We're now going to go into the Iron Assembly, and our next fight is against Beastmaster Darmak. So exit the Slag Works and come over here to the right, and we can make our way into the Iron Assembly. Now, because we're on Mythic difficulty, if you are a hunter, as soon as you aggro this boss, you can tame a ginormous Mushan beast. He'll come out of that door, so I'm going to aggro the boss.
Your meat will feast my animal. Grant me your strength.
Oh, why is the door not opening? I don't know. Okay, there we go. So, his name is Faultline, and it's like right now you could actually tame it's an Elk. It's a really unique Elk. It looks just like the mount that you can get from Blackhand, but you can only tame it with a hunter and only during this phase of the fight. So, but if you want to get that Elk as a tame, then you can tame him with a hunter. And see, when you defeat Beast Horde Darmak, he disappears. So you gotta tame him while he's jumping on his beast. Okay, loot from Darmak. We get a couple of rings, which we can't show off rings. We got the Seeking Ember Girdle. This is the Warlock belt for the Warlock Tier 17. I don't recall. Did I show off Warlock Tier 17? I don't remember. Hold up. Let's go to the tier sets. Tier 17. Did I show off the Warlocks? No, I didn't. Okay, so I totally missed the Warlocks. I did the Shaman and then I did the Warriors. Let's look at the Warlock Tier 17 set. Theirs is the Shadow Council's garb. So on normal, the Warlocks look like this, really kind of cool. On Heroic, the Warlocks look like this. I didn't show this off, I'm so sorry. And then on Mythic, they look just like Gul'dan, with the big giant spikes on the shoulders and the skulls on the spikes. So yeah, Shadow Council's garb, that's the Warlock stuff. So we got their belt, we got the Infernal Breath boots, and we also got a trinket. The boots we got look like this. Those are for the mages, so we got the mage boots right there. Okay, so now that Beast Lord Darmak is dead, we're going to head out of his room and turn to the right and go take care of Operator Thogar. I'm really sorry I didn't show off the Warlock Tier 17 gear. I'm really sorry about that. Oh, and Iron Horde is coming out to kill us. Gotta kill them first, right? Okay, so to access this boss, you do have to kill all the trash, which is kind of annoying.
Track 2. 5 iron on track 1. Track 3. Track 3. Track 2.
So when you kill this big guy, the door opens and all these guys come out to kill you.
Incoming on 2. Track 3. Red ball incoming.
Okay, so once they're all dead, the train will go. And then the next train to dock here will have cannons on it, so you have to use ranged attacks in order to get the cannons dead. So here comes the next train. And we have a cannon we gotta kill. So use the ranged attack to kill the cannons.
Track 3. Track 3. Incoming on 2.
Here's our next cannon. We'll kill it. And then the middle section should be open. There we go. Now, if you get run over by a train, even at max level, it's a one-hit kill. It's just like in real life. If you were to stand on train tracks and the train was barreling down on you, you would die. Okay, there's Operator Thogar, and let's pop our cooldowns and go to town on his butt. Here we go.
Blackhand won't tolerate any more delay. Schedule.
Okay, loot from Operator Thogar. Shadow Counselor's Mantle. So we just got the Warlock Shoulders. Super cool, right? We also got the Soul Priest Shoulder Guards. So there's the beautiful Raven Shoulders right there. We got the Poisoner's Spaulders, so we got the Warlock Priest and Rogue Shoulders, as well as the Wound Seer Robes, which look just like the Priest Robes, to go with those shoulders we got. So, see, it matches the shoulders we got. Very cool. We also got the Bracers of Enkindled Power. Those are what? Cloth bracers? I believe those are for the Warlocks, right there. And then we got the Conductor's Multi-Pocket Girdle, leather belt, and that is definitely for the rogues. So that is the loot from Operator Thogar. To get to our next boss, what we need to do is we need to come out here to this first area and then go down this little chute, and that will take us to the Iron Maidens. So turn to the left and make your way in this door, and you're gonna jump to your death, right? Haha! No. We're gonna jump down into the water, but it's a long way down.
Patience, sisters! The sooner we finish our work, the sooner we crush our enemy. Sorka, ensure the peons are keeping pace. My pleasure. Marok, load the ammunition into the main cannon. Right.
Now, the problem with this raid is most of the bosses require you to kill all the trash before the boss will appear. It's kind of annoying.
Problem. Let's see how well you've trained our soldiers, guys. You insufferable!
And there's two peons over here.
Ha! What brutality! What bloodshed! Beautiful.
Okay, so there's Marok, and there's Enforcer Sorka, and Admiral Garan. We're going to start with Admiral Garan and go to town. Here we go.
I'm going to enjoy Die now.
Okay, loot from the Iron Maidens. We get 50 gold. And we finally get the gloves. So we get the Living Wood grips. Those are for the druids. We get the Poisoner's gloves for the rogues.
My favorite! Find these invaders and bring me their heads!
We get the Gauntlets of Guiding Light for the Paladins, and we get Kolok Na, the Blood Feast. So we get that pulsing axe, which is kind of disgusting. And we get the Cloak of Sanguine Terror, so we get a bright red cloak, and that is the loot from the Iron Maidens. Oh, we also got the Vial of Concussive Shadows, which is a trinket. I can't really show that off. So now we have to run up the ramp, and I wish we could mount, but we can't. But as we enter the ramp, we're going to get a speed boost. Because I think we're going to get a speed boost. I thought we got a speed boost. There we go. Okay, what we're going to do here, when we jump off, we're going to turn to the left. So we are now in the Blackrock Foundry underneath the Dead Grotto and stuff. And this is the Black Forge. We just killed the Iron Maidens, and now we're going to do Hansgar and Franzok, Flamebender Kagraz, I guess, and then also Kromog, who's a ginormous Gronling. So, a little fun fact, Hansgar and Franzok were voiced by Arnold Schwarzenegger. See if you can hear it.
Hey, Franzok! We got a jam! So, go unjam it then. I ain't done jamming it. I unjammed it last time. You wanna tell Blackhand we got a stamper that ain't stamping? Hey, you! Get in there and unjam that stamper! Yes, dispatch. We'll have some impurities.
Did you hear it? If you go, I went through the credits, like with a fine-tooth comb for Warlock Tier, and it said additional voices, and Arnold Schwarzenegger was in there, so yeah. So we get to kill Arnold Schwarzenegger now. Woohoo, right? They share a life bar, so if you kill one, you kill them both. So here we go.
Your bones will be crushed and dust. You're gonna kill me now. And believe me, later.
Okay, loot from Hansok and Franzgar, or Franzok and Hansgar.
Not like this.
We get 54 gold. We get the eye-catching gilded robe. We got the mage look-like robes. We get Netbreaker shoulder guards, so we get the shaman shoulders. Very cool. 2 of the shaman shoulders. And then we get the gauntlets of dramatic blows. That would be the Death Knight gloves, I do believe. Or they could even be warriors. But I think the warriors are red, and the paladin stuff is like yellow. Okay. Then we got the razor edge blade ring, which I can't show off rings because they don't show for transmog. Okay, so once you've killed Hansgar and Franzok, go behind them and the portal will be open, and this will take us to the actual Black Forge. So there's a couple of guys in here you can kill if you want. It's just sad they don't drop loot for me. They used to, but not anymore. Okay, this is now the Burning Font. And we're going to skip all this trash. We're going to jump across the conveyor belts and make our way over to our next boss. Flamebender Kagraz, I guess is her name. Kagraz, I guess. I don't know. All I know that if this is your first time here, do not kill Aknor Steelbringer. Use single target DPS on the boss. Leave him alive, and you will get a new garrison follower.
You interrupted my work! My blade burns too bright.
We'll go over all that loot in just a moment. You defeated her. You have proven yourself to me and saved me from a life of toil at the forge. I pledge my life to you. and then you get him as a follower. Okay. Loot from the boss. We got quite a lot of it. Okay. So we got the Horn of Screaming Spirits. Has to trinket, so we can't show that off. We did get Flamebender's shoulder guard, so we got the monk look-alike shoulders. We also got this Dagger of Blazing Radiance. We got that one-handed dagger. Very cool fire effect for you rogues out there. We also got the Arcano Shattered robes for the mages. We got the Windspeaker tunic for the shaman. And we got the Shadow Counselor's robes for the warlock. So with the warlock set, we've gotten their robes. We got the warlock shoulders today. We got the warlock belt. We're getting a lot of warlock stuff today. So how cool is that? We also got the bracers for the warlock. So we're getting a lot of warlock gear today, which is kind of cool. So yeah, that's the loot from Flamebender Kagraz. So once we've killed that boss, come back here and jump over the conveyor belts. You're going to make your way to the left-hand hallway to get over to Kromog. And there he is, the ginormous Gron, Legend of the Mountain. He drops the helmets for the tier 17 sets. So let's pop our cooldowns and go to town on his butt. Here we go. Okay, loot from Kromog today, 54 gold. We get the Ogre Skull Boneplate Great Helm.
Where are the attackers now? I want them dead! Dead!
Now that Warchief Blackhand is being done. So we got the Death Knight helmet, we got the Priest helmet, and we got the Druid helmet, along with Rune Frenzy Great Cloak, which looks like this, and the Beating Heart of the Mountain, which is a trinket, as well as the Bracers of Shattered Stalactites. Leather bracers. I believe those are for... They could be for druids, they could be for rogues, they could be for monks, but with it being in red, I believe they're for the monks. Okay, so once we've killed Kromog, come up this ramp, and you'll be in the same area as we were for the Iron Maidens. But this time, there'll be Blackrock Deposits in the tunnel. So we'll just pick up this Blackrock ore and make our way up to the top. Okay, this time when we get back to this point in the raid, you want to wait right here by the elevator and go back up to the workshop, because we are now ready to kill Blackhand. And this is a pretty tall elevator. There we go. It's coming back down. Here we go. Okay, so here we are back in the workshop, and now we can enter the center area for the crucible and make our way to Blackhand. Okay, this elevator is the tallest elevator in this game. It's even taller than the one in Ice Crown Citadel. This thing, it's the longest ride, and it's super, super, super tall. And here we go. And if we can kill Blackhand fast enough, he won't make us drop to the second or third level, and then we can just walk out when we're done. Okay, here we are at the Crucible,
You're the dog.
and Blackhand is way over
And
there.
havoc throughout my foundry. Step forward. I will put you in your place.
Okay,
I will hang your broken bodies from the gates of this foundry. We will rebuild this.
dang it! Dang it! He dropped this.
We'll be
That's
able to
annoying.
put you back together. For this foundry's molten heart will devour you.
So how do we get our loot now? Well, bugger. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Because we need to get our loot. I'm gonna jump off and die, and then spawn back in and go back up to the Crucible, and hopefully Blackhand will be there. Okay, so here we are in the workshop. Let's run back to Blackhand. That shouldn't have happened. We should have been able to kill him up top, but I wasn't standing near the center. I didn't kill him fast enough, so he dropped us and then dropped us again, but his body stayed up top. It's so not cool. So yeah, let's go back up to the Crucible and see if we can get our loot from Blackhand, because that was so weird, right? Oh, can we get on the elevator before it goes back up? No! Oh, so close. See, it's so tall that we can't even see it reach the top. See, it just disappears. And here it comes again. So we don't even get our loot. Oh, because it just drops us and we can't even loot him. It's so not fair. Because he's still hanging there in the middle. We can't even loot him. Okay. So I guess what we're gonna have to do is go and see if they send it to our mailbox. I've honestly never seen that happen. So we have mail. Let's see if it's the loot from Blackhand. So we have the postmaster. Lots of recovered stuff. Okay, so we got Essence of the Iron Vanquisher. We got the Iron Soldier Saber. We got that one-handed sword from Blackhand. Very cool. I love that sword. Oh, whoops. We got that. We got 2 trinkets, auto-repairing autoclave. We got an Essence of the Iron Protector and an Essence of the Iron Conqueror. Now, we could go turn that into any piece of tier gear, but we got the Paladin Gloves. I just have to find them. Right here. The gloves sell for 3 gold, the tokens sell for 50. So since we don't really need the tokens, we don't need the gear. So if we look at our sets and come up here to the Battle Gear of Guiding Light, I have all of it Element of Guiding Light, Pauldrons of Guiding Light, Breastplate of Guiding Light, Gauntlets of Guiding Light. We have the Leg Plates of Guiding Light with the bracers, belt, and the boots. So we're going to sell the tokens. But that is how you do Blackrock Foundry. If you enjoyed this video, please feel free to smash that like button, give me a thumbs up. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe to the channel and click that notification bell so you always know when new content comes out. Also, please tell your friends about me so they can come and they can enjoy these videos and enjoy the adventures just as much as you do. Finally, and most importantly of all, please remember this. World of Warcraft is just a game, and games are meant to be fun, and you're supposed to have fun while playing them, so if you're not having fun, you're not doing it right. Meet me back here next time as we do the final raid of Warlords of Draenor content, Hellfire Citadel, and we get to watch the ending movie of Warlords of Draenor. I look forward to bringing you that adventure, and I hope you will join me next time. But until then, I'm Z, signing off.